champion. We have to respect that.
Freddie, when you get off the plane, you got to make another decision on Tuesday morning. Trump or Clinton? Who are you voting for?
That's a difficult one.
Really?
I mean, are they really the best two we have? No, I'm not impressed with either one. I'm not a politician, though, and
I'm voting for myself, just so you know. I'm writing myself in.
But I don't care. I don't think the president runs the country. I think money runs the country, and I'm not going to vote this time.
Freddie, what do you think about the Danny Garcia versus Thurman fight?
Oh, that's a good fight.
Yeah, good fight.
That's a very good fight. I like Thurman in that fight. Garcia, because I've been asking for Garcia for Pacquiao for a long time now, but you just couldn't make it happen somehow. But that's a very good fight. I'll watch that one.
Would you want Manny to get the winner of that fight, Freddie? A lot of talk's been about Manny fighting the PBC fighter. Broner got close, didn't happen. Maybe Garcia Thurman sounds good to you?
Well, PBC fighter, I don't know what that really means. You know, the thing is that fighters are fighters. I mean, just because he's on a contract with somebody else doesn't mean good or bad, good, better or worse, or no good or good. But I mean, I have no problem fighting either one of those guys. Yes, we'll take the winner of that possibly. But you know, there's a lot of negotiations involved also. I mean, just because I want it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. You know, because Bob has to do his job, and Manny has to negotiate and say yes, and well, they're always trying to cut the purse. So,
Freddie, Roman Gonzalez, he recently won his 4th title in his 4th weight division. Do you think anybody will match or surpass Manny's 8 divisions?
I don't think it'll happen in our lifetime, and I know we all have a couple of years left, but I don't think that anyone will beat Manny's record in my lifetime.
Well, how do you feel about Stephen A. Smith commentating the fight, knowing that he bet you some shoes, if I'm not mistaken, and he's not been the biggest Manny Pacquiao fan, and he's going to be doing a color commentating for the fight?
I didn't know that, but I like Stephen. He's been nice to me. I did his show and so forth, and I was being a little bit cocky, and I made a bet with him, and it cost me a couple $1,000. But you know, I mean, I paid, so I have no problem with him. I think he's a nice guy. I don't know if he's a great commentary on boxing. I don't know his knowledge of boxing, to be honest with you. But I hope he knows it better than I think he does.
Freddie, one of your former fighters, Bernard Hopkins, just announced his final fight, finally, December 17th. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, he's unusual. He's like different for being able to last this long and at this age and so forth, and he's still a good fighter, and I take my hat off to him. I mean, this he can still fight, and you know, again, like his last fight, it's like you can't take fighters' words on that. I mean, you know, it's just like this game is fucking hard to quit, I'm telling you. I mean, I remember when Eddie told me to retire, and I said, no, I said, why don't you retire? You're older than I am. So, I mean, I was mad that my career was over, and he wants me to retire. So I fight 5 more times, and I lose 4 of the 5 fights, so I guess he was right. But
why is that? Why do you think it's so hard for fighters to...
It's addictive. It's a very addictive sport. I mean, I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. I didn't like it at first. I just did it to help my dad. But then somewhere along the way, when I was 13, 14, I started to like it. And then when I turned pro, I loved it. And then I came up short a little bit. I didn't win the world title like I wanted to. I was a little disappointed, but I found something I do better. And training's been a lot of fun for me, and that's why we're here. I mean, I don't know what I would do in my life if I didn't have boxing.
Yeah, what's the addictive part? Is the addictive part the staying in shape, or is it the battle in the ring?
I thought it was the staying in shape and working and so forth, but since I don't do that anymore, and I still love the sport, it's a lot more to it than that, I think. You know, just the competition, the banter. I mean, talking shit and just it's all good. I mean, because like we talk shit about each other. Like I called Bob a fucking asshole before and stuff, and he called me an idiot and stuff like this in the headlines and papers and stuff like. And then a couple days later, we're friends again. Because you can't take anything personal in this business because people say things that when you have combat sport coming up and two guys going at it, I mean, we're going to say things that maybe we don't really mean and so forth, but we're trying to get inside their heads a little bit. But you know, I don't take nothing personally. If anyone calls me a fucking hey, okay, I said, just wave to him, walk away. I won't fight him anymore because I'm too old for that.
Speaking of
Yesterday guaranteed a knockout either way.
I won't guarantee knockout, no, because you know, knockouts are bonuses, and if they come, they come. And I just see Manny looking better than I've seen him in a long time, and I thought in his last fight I saw a little bit of the old man Pacquiao, and I've seen a little bit more even in the training. So you know, there's no guaranteed knockouts. Knockouts are a bonus. I mean, it's great to knock people out, yes, but there's no guarantee there.
What did you think of Triple G Brook? I haven't talked to you since that fight happened. What did you think of it? Triple G and Kell Brook? Did you get a chance?
I still think Triple G's pound for pound the best fighter in the world, and everyone says he hasn't beat anybody and so forth, but the thing is he's beat everyone that's there. There's not a lot of competition in that weight division right now, it seems like. I think he might have to go up to maybe light heavyweight or so to get more recognition and so forth, but I think he's a very good fighter. And I thought he fought well in that fight. It was a decent fight.
Floyd and a couple other people that told me they felt he was exposed by Kell Brook with the move in and getting hit a little too easy in there. Did you see that, Freddie, or what did you see in there?
His defense isn't as great as I thought it was. Yeah, he does get hit a little bit more, and I know his trainer says that he gets hit on purpose, so he draws the guy into a fight and so forth. And back in the day, you might do that. My father used to tell me about it. His trainer